are new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Nakisha and I am a blogger over at nakishawen.com, where I help moms make money from home and get out here and slay and be at home with their kids, right? Because especially during this time right now, who wants to have to go send their kids back to school? At least I know I don't. And go to somebody's job, right? And so if that's something that you're interested in doing, that's what I do. I have figured this thing out from scratch. I used to work in corporate America in banking specifically. I left investment banking to go and pursue my dream life. I wanted to, I know, right? I wanted to be at home with my kids because as a single mom, I didn't have the help. You know what I'm saying? And it got rough. And when I start spending like 80% of my check for childcare, because at the time I had two infants and a toddler, I was just like, listen, something has to give. So I pretty much built this from the ground up, and I'm not going back, okay? And so I wanted to hop on today because, for one, I am having extreme and severe tech issues with my computer. I have been working on a day in the life for you guys. Girl, I have been working on a vlog, and like, I'm having issues. Like, my computer is like, girl, no ma'am, you need more storage on here. I'm not about to do this with you, okay? And so instead of making the excuse of not uploading, because I don't do that, like, I'm insane. I believe in keeping the promises that I make to myself, right? And that I'm going to show up regardless. I decided to come live. A lot of you know I started my entire brand on live stream over on an app called Periscope. I often, well, not now. I used to go live a lot on Instagram. So I'm not new to this live stream thing. I'm just new to this YouTube live stream thing because I don't know how to work this thing, okay? But I'm going to figure this out. How me and the kids, we are doing so good. I'm working on the vlog, girl, but my computer is hating on me. This vlog is huge. It's like a 25-minute long vlog. And so obviously I don't have the storage. And so I've been trying to move the content off of my computer. Bottom line, I just need to go out and buy a new computer. That's really going to be the bottom line, because I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos. I'm doing Vlogtober and I'm doing Vlogmas. So, oh, I just said that on the internet. Oh my God, did I just commit to that? I want to do Vlogtober and Vlogmas, so I need to get it right. I need to get it together because I'm going to hit this 25K. Do you understand me? I'm going to hit this 25K. So you guys put your questions in here. I want it to come live to answer these questions. A lot of you have been DMing me, emailing me. My Instagram message filter is off the chain, y'all. I'm not ignoring you. I promise I'm not, but it filters it. So if you're not following the person, it filters the messages, right? And you don't get them. So you have to literally go into that filtered folder. And so a lot of you are still sitting in there. I cleaned it out about 4 days ago. So I know a lot of you got responses then. I had to get, girl, and I have an external hard drive. That's the thing. It's just that I hadn't been moving the stuff off of my computer. Hot mess, I know. And so I'm having problems, but I'm gonna get the vlog up hopefully by Wednesday. I hope that our Apple store is not shut down, because I want to take my computer in there and see if they can upgrade this thing for me. Yes, girl, I'm claiming it, okay? Won't he do it? He gonna do this thing. I'm gonna hit this 25K. That's it. That's all. I'm not settling for nothing else. I'm gonna make 25K on this channel by the end of the year, and that's a promise, okay? Does anybody have questions for me? Like, y'all be sending me all the questions in my DM. Don't be shy. This is your opportunity, because I know when I was starting out my thing, I was like, oh my gosh, she is so dope. And then I would send a question in DM and I would never get a response. I'm like, oh, okay, she ain't see me. She that booked and busy. I'm not that booked and busy, y'all. Ask your girl. I'm here to help. I wanted to come on and kind of talk about, if no one did have questions, how I set my week up for success to be productive. On Sundays, I do a lot of that. So during the week, if you don't know, right now I am on contract with an old employer of mine. We're about to reach the tax deadline. And so they brought me on for a few months, and I've been doing that. that. So I've been doing the hustle. I've been in the hustle. Do you understand me? Back from when I first started working 40 hours a week and building this business. Question, would you feel comfortable doing monthly income reports so we can see how you progress as you go? I am very uncomfortable talking about money specifically on my channel. I am happy to do it on my blog. And okay, so a lot of the stuff that I do, I guess I could generalize it because I have like NDAs on some of my contracts. I am signing a lot of contracts here lately. So your girl is halfway to that 5-figure month already that I talked about. But I think I can share it on my blog as long as I just don't say the companies and who's paying me. But absolutely, I'm happy to do income reports on my blog. I can't tell you that I'm ready yet, girl, to do it here on YouTube. But I think I can do that on my blog. I'm happy to do income reports on my blog. What else? Did I miss something? Okay, so what I was saying, I don't see any other questions. What I was saying is I've been in the full-time job business hustle, like build your business while you have a full-time job hustle, just like a lot of you probably are right now. So this is how I got to this point, by grinding this thing out, okay? And that's where I am right now. I'm working 40 hours a week, building my business still. And one of the things that I do, question, I'll be working from home. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm going to get to that. I just want to make sure this is what I'm here for. I'm here for the questions. I'll be working from home and going into the office 1 day a week. How and what should I do to stay in an open mind frame? I think that you should look at your job as like an investment, right? So take those funds and be like, you know what? I don't want to be here, but guess what? These are my investors. This company, this is my investor. This is who's going to invest in my business. And I think you should take a portion of your income and commit it to funneling it into your business if you don't have funds set up to build that business yet. That's kind of what I did. I'm like, you know what? I need this. I'm going to save $50 out of every single check. That's how I got my camera. And I'm going to put it toward my camera fund. That's what I did. I got me a camera, and that's how I got on YouTube. So do a mind frame switch. You know what I'm saying? Think of the job as an investor. Right? And you need that investor in order to get your business off the ground. You're simply going to use that as a stepping stone to get to where you want to be. Don't look at it as a negative, right? Because it's people right now, especially if you got a job, girl, baby, thank God, okay? Because there are a lot of people that would gladly take your job right now. You know, not take your job because we ain't claiming that, but they want to have a job, right? So we have to come from a place of gratitude and understand that, yeah, this might be getting on my nerve. However, I am grateful. I am thankful. So always kind of try to stay in a positive mentality, a gratitude mentality. Just stay thankful. And as you do that, more things will come for you. Because I don't know what you believe in, but I just believe that, you know, God got good things for me. And I am going to always praise him through my actions and my attitude and my giving back and all that. And I know as I continue to do that, he's going to continue to give me more and continue to elevate me and continue to take me to places that I can't even imagine, right? So I have to stay in a place of gratitude in order for him to continue to pour into me so that I can pour into you, right? All right, you inspired me a couple years ago to walk away. Listen here, she said, you inspired me a couple years ago to walk away from corporate America, went in full side hustle mode. Yes, God, because you know my story, girl. In April, I committed to getting my real estate license. Oh my God. I would like to share that experience and show other moms that you can boss up. Do you hear me? No matter what's behind them. I would love to start a blog and don't know where to start. Listen. Okay, on this good Sunday, bringing the word to the people, honey. Listen, you can boss up no matter what your situation is. If you haven't been here, y'all don't know. So I left corporate banking and had a horrible experience with my daughter. Walked into the daycare. My daughter's head was wrapped, do you hear me, in a blanket, and I was livid. And I literally saw my daughter. She was so red, y'all. Like, it could have been a different story. Do you hear me? And I could not get that out of my head. I went back to work. I went to check on her on my lunch break, and I just couldn't get it out of my head. And so I walked away. I walked away from my job. I was like, I'm sorry. Chuck the deuces. This 60,000 or whatever y'all paying, this ain't worth it. This not worth my child. And I left, right? And so I'm living off of my savings for a few months. And I was like, okay, God, what is next? What am I going to do? I can't just continue to sit here and sulk, you know what I mean? And do nothing, right? And so I started teaching pre-K. The video is here on my channel while I tell this story, but I start teaching pre-K, y'all. I went from corporate banking to pre-K teacher, okay, real fast, but it was worth it because my kids came to work with me. I was able to watch them and all that stuff. And that's when I started blogging. That's when I started doing ships. That's when I started mystery shopping. Listen, you can get it from the dirt. Do you hear me? You can get it from the dirt. I'm a little hood, you guys. I'm a little clatchet with it. So if I say stuff you don't understand, just ask in the chat. I'm sure somebody will know what I'm talking about. When I say get it from the dirt, I mean get it from nothing. Okay, you can build something, but you gotta be patient because I know people, it seems like, it's like, wow, where'd she come from? She just popped up out of the blue. She's out here killing it, making 10,000, 100,000. It don't work like that. You gotta be willing to put in the work and hustle and do what it takes to build. Use this free social media to get a coin, to get a bag. Don't be worried about other people's entanglements and whatever else is going on social media, ridiculous people life. Get a bag. Okay, get a bag. That's what it's here for. I'm sorry, girl, but honey, you just took me there with that. I love that, Stephanie. Thank you. Doesn't Emmanuel, it can be automated. I was telling a story, girl. Y'all listen. If you don't know me too, I will preach a word. I will get caught up in speaking. If you've seen me speak before, you know. I'm starting a food blog and have invested about $1,000 on training bundles, websites, props, and PhotoCube because I feel I don't have time to be wasting. Do you think I'm on a good track? Gabriella, I would have to see your blog. I hope that you are implementing and you are doing the work in addition to investing because I'm happy you're investing. I'm glad that you got the mindset to know that sometimes it takes money to make money. I just hope that you are investing and doing the work because a lot of us, we do get caught up in analysis paralysis and I gotta buy this and I gotta buy that and I gotta have this equipment, I gotta have that equipment, and oh, I gotta go buy this program and that. I hope that you are implementing. Y'all hit a like for your girl. I hope that you are implementing, right? I hope that you are taking those resources and those training bundles and you are doing the work and you are showing up, you know, and that you are being consistent. So I don't think it's a waste at all. Just make sure that you're taking that education and things you're learning in those bundles and that you are putting them to work for yourself. Okay, I just started my blog and I'm looking to get tips on notifying subscribers when there's a new post. Are you using Instagram? Are you using Pinterest? Are you using YouTube? So when I first started, I used Instagram a lot, and Instagram is like one of my main platforms, even though I had went ghost for about 2 months because it was too much. But I make a lot of my money on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and you have stories is a great way to notify people of new blog posts because typically, at least for me, your core 100, your 100 people, you know how they say if you can just get 100 true fans. Have you guys read that? 100 true fans. I want you, especially if you're just starting, to go and look that up on YouTube. 100 true fans. Your 100 true fans, they gonna follow you, okay? They gonna be on your YouTube, they gonna be on your Instagram, they gonna be checking for your blog posts. I love y'all. Like my 100 true fans, I rock with y'all. Make sure y'all rock with me when I drop this new product though. Okay, but no, share it on Instagram stories because the people that truly value you and look forward to your posts and all that good stuff, they will be looking for you. And they typically follow you closely if you're sharing the right way on Instagram stories. Make sure you're killing it on Pinterest. Use Pinterest. Make a pin for every single blog post you make. Every single blog post you make, create a Pinterest graphic. Send it to Pinterest. SEO that Pinterest graphic. Make sure you put a good title, a good description. Share it on Pinterest. If you're new, you need to be using Pinterest. All right. I want to start monetizing. Yes, I know you're appreciative, boo. I was just trying to give some clarification to some people on here that might not be. I'm happy for you, girl. Rock that job and use it, okay, as an investor. I want to start monetizing my blog, but I don't know how to reach out for brands. And I don't know if my niche fits. First of all, you got to figure that out. You got to figure out if your niche fits. Before you guys start reaching out to brands and start trying to do brand work, I want you to be solid in your brand. I want you to be solid in what you're doing. I want you to know what your brand is, what you do, what you offer, who you reach, what you teach them, how that brand can find value in you. That's the biggest thing. How can you provide value to that brand? And how is that brand going to provide value to your audience? If you cannot verbalize your value, then you don't need to be pitching to a brand. You need to know why they need to work with you. There's a million bloggers out here. Why should they work for you? Why? Why? And you're saying you're not sure? Take the word sure out, and I need you to get sure, right? And once you get sure on you and your brand, then you'll be able to explain that to the brand you're trying to reach out to. Because if you're not able to vocalize your value and you're not sure and you don't know what you can do for them and how they're going to work for you, because when you do partnerships, I want it to benefit my audience. How is this going to benefit why am I on here telling them about this? Yes, this check is nice, but how is this beneficial to my audience? So get clear on your brand and your why and your reason and why this is beneficial and all that. And then you reach out to a brand. Okay. So I'm not going to give you tips on reaching out if you're not clear on that. And then I also want to say too, y'all, I'm a little blunt and I'm a little, I don't mean no harm. I don't be having time for the fluff. I'm gonna give you the real all day, every day. Okay. Congrats. Started my blog. Okay, I got that. Notifying needs to be done manually. Denise, does what need to be done manually or can it be done automated? Hello and great question. State his name. Yes, honey. I'm starting a food blog. Okay, I answered you. She's appreciative. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do more of these lives, because I can do a Friday night live, honey. And we can come and network and we can connect each other that have similar niches. I've been thinking about that. I want to start monetizing. Okay, I got you. Instacart ship was yes. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, Stephanie. I wanted to answer this for you. Okay. She says she wanted to start a blog, but she didn't know what to do or what to blog about. Didn't you say that? Girl, let me tell you, get you a blog and you give real estate tips, okay? Or you talk about the real estate in the area that you're working in. So you can make a blog about, how to find homes in Houston, or you know what I'm saying? So get a blog that's going to be around real estate, because the goal to your blog or to your YouTube channel, if you decide to do that, is going to be to funnel those people into clients, right? Especially here on YouTube. Oh, you could kill it on YouTube, girl. Home tours. You can kind of talk about like the housing rates and what's happening in the stock market. And it depends on your niche and who you're trying to reach or what you're trying to do. But I forgot I didn't answer that question for you. So there's that. When you told that story about your daughter at the daycare on your channel, that really hurt my heart. Kids come first. Girl, all day, okay? All day. I would have lived off my savings for 2, 3, 4 years before I put a job before my daughter. It ain't happening. No. Congrats. I was working on getting my real estate license too. Straight from the dirt. From the dirt, Stephanie. You hear me? Hope I'm not too late. Girl, you're not too late. We're here. I'm here. How often should a brand new blogger start out posting weekly? I am currently working on designing it on WordPress, but not too sure how often I should post. You should post as often as you can without sacrificing the quality. Right? So when you're new, you want to make sure that you're giving straight up value. This is my thing. Like, oh, I'm about to say this. Y'all, I'm going to say this. Can I say this? Can I keep it real? When you're starting out, don't nobody care about you, girl. No one cares, okay? No one cares. Okay. People want value. If you're on here and you're new, If you are wanting to start a family vlog or a blog about your life and all this good stuff, girl, people kind of don't care. People kind of don't care. I want you to do posts like 10 ways to get your kid ready for bed. 5 tips to boss up in your corporate career. I want you to do posts that are fire, that are straight up value for people so that they don't have a choice but to support you, that they don't have a choice but to read your blog. Y'all, do not get out here. I made this mistake. I'm gonna keep it real. Where I started from though, I was just like, listen, y'all, I need to connect. I need to connect with some moms who feel me out here because this is a lot going on and I really just want to connect with people. Don't do that. Nobody read my blog when I did that. No one cares. They don't care. No one cares until you have an audience that will care. But when you're building the audience, they just want to know what you can do for them. None of this is actually about you. None of this is about you. People actually really like me in real life. I'm pretty funny. Okay, I'm pretty funny in real life. But I know that these people on the internet don't care. Okay, so that's why my channel is what my channel is. I'm gonna draw you in with the value, and you're gonna see how dope I am once you get here. But if I can't draw you in, you'll never see how dope I am. So you should post as often as you can without compromising the value. You need to do posts that are so good that people go and find you on Instagram, that people go and find you on Pinterest, that people are like, listen, if she giving this, I know she got to be lit elsewhere. Okay, so if once a week is what you can give and provide straight up value and nothing but just like fire, then once a week. If you can do that at 2 times a week, then do that. But with that one post that you're doing a week, I want you to have fire graphics. I want your photos to be lit, on point, because that's how you get to the bag, especially this brand money. Girl, sorry, y'all. I want your posts to be good. I want your pictures to be good. I want you to SEO the crap out of that mug. Okay, so you better have a good title. You better have good I'm talking about tags. I was about to say tags, y'all. It's not YouTube. A good title. You better have a good keyword. You better have make sure your H2s are great. Your H3 tags are great. Make sure that post is on point. Make sure you're creating multiple Pinterest graphics. You're sharing it to Pinterest. You're sharing it to Facebook. You're sharing it to Instagram. Tweet that thing out. Share it on your community wall here on YouTube. Make sure that one post that you kill it. Okay? You kill that one post. You make sure you send it everywhere you can. Okay, now once you're at that point, like if it was me, if I was new, I would have one post. I would do all the things with that post. And then when I'm ready and I'm doing that efficiently, then I would move on to 2 posts and 3 posts or whatever. But it's just important that you stay consistent and that whatever you're providing is valuable. Okay? So if it were me, I would do one post that's nothing but value, 1,000 to 2,000 words. Google likes long form content. 1,000 to 2,000 words, and I would kill it with sharing it. And I would post on the same day every week and make sure I'm marketing it properly. I know that was a long answer, but I'm pretty sure other people had that same question. Okay, I got you. How often should a brand new blogger? I'm still working on my blog. It will be live at the end of July. God willing, you have helped me so much. You welcome, girl. You're welcome. I love this teaching. I needed this. You're welcome, Stephanie. Listen, I can get fired up. You hear me? I'm trying to keep it cute over here. Exactly. You know your brand, and if that brand is something. Hey, Bernice. Is that how you say your name? Yeah, you got to know your brand. You have to be confident in it. You can't be using I think and maybe and I'm not sure. Let's take those negative words out of our vocabulary when we're speaking about our brand. You better speak with your brand with the utmost respect at to the highest level. Listen, you hear me up on here. When I hit this 25K, when I get this 10K month oh girl, y'all, I'm so close. Y'all, what is it? I think we're at 10th. Today the 11th or the 12th. Your girl was booked and busy last week. Do you understand? I was booked and busy last week. So I'm so very close already because I spoke a thing. Okay? Because when you speak it, it shall be so. Okay? Your tongue don't have no sense of humor. Your tongue does not have a sense of humor, not at all. You will have what you say, and I'm gonna need you to speak with confidence and be sure when you're talking about your brand. Okay? If you're trying to build something legacy building, yes, it takes patience, but it also takes you speaking that thing that is not as though it were. Okay? Sounds amazing, everyone. Please. Yes, y'all. Hit a like for your girl. Hit the thumbs up for me. Do you have to have a large audience built up before you can start doing... Girl, no. Before you can... Okay, this is the question, you guys. Do you have to have a large audience built up before you can start doing affiliate marketing or working with brands? If you have a few hundred views on your blog per month, can you start? Listen. You do not have to have a large audience in order to start affiliate marketing. Quick fact, here on my YouTube channel, I'm about to have 17,000 people today. Okay, I was sitting at like 16,900 when I checked, but today I'm going to get 100 new subscribers. Okay, and more people watch my videos than subscribe to my channel. So I have 70% of people watch my videos that are not subscribed to my channel. And the same goes for your blog, because if you're using Pinterest effectively, then yeah, there are people that are going to, just go over there simply for that valuable post that you have put up, right? And they may not stick around. They may not be interested in, coming and follow you on Instagram or whatever, but the post that you shared was valuable, so they will read. Affiliate marketing, you can do that anytime. Y'all know where we at, just to be a little bit, what's this, the 10th? I've already made like $2,500 right now from one affiliate this month. And my mind is pretty blown about that because it's one of my newer affiliates. But it's like affiliate marketing is where it's at. I don't know who is this? Oh my gosh, you are a supporter. You hear me? Janika Ebonibe. Yeah, girl. Wait a minute. Didn't you order one of my Blessed Like a Mother shirts? Yes, girl. And you are here support. Y'all go mess with Janika, okay? Yes, girl. Listen. So, affiliate marketing. Oh my God, what is your blog about? Y'all, I be knowing the people that support me. I can't think of what your blog is about. If you are, say you're a mom blogger and say you talk about newborns or you have a newborn or whatever, so you go and you sign up for who can I think of, and you go get on Commission Junction and you go find a couple of companies that have an affiliate program. You can share those anytime. You make a post on your site and it's the top 10 baby items you need, the 5 ways to get your baby to go to sleep at night, three strollers you absolutely need to research. Those are all affiliate packed posts, okay? Because each of the tips, you're going to tell them about a product and you're going to link to those products as well. You're going to link to Amazon or whatever program you're signed up with on Commission Junction. So no, you want to be starting. That's how you want to get your money when you first start. Affiliate marketing. You can have 2 people, okay? 2 people in your audience and use affiliate marketing, because when you're creating these posts, like I'm telling y'all, if you in this tribe right here, if you on the winning team, okay, we are creating value-packed posts. The reason why is because we get paid from them. We get paid from them. We get paid from those posts. And it don't matter how many people that you have watching or, supporting you, because there are going to be people that are not in your tribe that are going to read those posts, and they are going to click those links, and they are going to get you paid, right? So affiliate marketing, you can start at any time. You can reach out to brands. I would say make sure you have 1,000 followers. I would say 1,000 people, solid people on either Instagram. Brands really like YouTube. I'm discovering that. I have to turn down a lot of people daily. But if you got 1,000 solid subscribers on one platform, I would say you can pitch brands. But you better be pitching those brands solid in your own brand, right? Know what you want, know what you can offer, know who your audience is, know what your audience likes, and be able to verbalize that. Y'all. Okay, let's see. Yes, Friday Night Live. Yes, honey, because we need a space. Okay, I was thinking about the Facebook group. I think I still will do that. Oh, girl, maybe I can do the Friday Night Live in the Facebook group. But no, because okay, y'all, I'm thinking out loud. Oh, yes, people don't care about you until you make it big. Listen, see, this is the thing. Sometimes people, they get their feelings hurt behind that, or they're offended, or it sounds like wrong. Like, what? What you mean people don't care about you? It's not like to be mean, or it's just the facts. People like big bloggers. They like big YouTubers. People want to support who poppin', but you can't get poppin' until you really care for your 100 people, and you can't care for your 100 people if you're not giving them value. You know what I'm saying? Those 100 people not going to stick around just for you to look cute. They're not. And even if you're a beauty blogger, you still can give value. Girl, how to do these eyebrows. Girl, how I slay this face. How I get these braids. This is why, like, hair and beauty people, they're good. They're still giving value. Yeah, you're watching them look cute, but it's still valuable. Do you have any suggestions on where to get good photos for blogs, excluding the recipes I'll cook? Okay, so here's the thing. When I first started out, this is the one thing that stopped me from starting, y'all, for a very long time. And that's photos, because it's so hard when it comes to photos. And I didn't have a camera. But guess what? I was like, you know what? I got a cell phone and I'll use that, right? And so I took a lot of my own photos. Recently, though, you all know that I have been trying to hit Mediavine, right? Because I need them couple grand a month. I have been trying to hit Mediavine. And Mediavine just raise their requirements to be accepted to the platform. It was 25,000. They raised it to 50,000. And so now I have been getting a lot of my photos from Canva. I've been using, because I've been pumping out a lot of content on my blog, and I just can't keep up with the taking the photos. Like, unless it's of my family and it's something like that, I have been using stock images, and I have been using them on the ones from Canva, because I have the pro plan and a lot of the images that they have. So it's like, if I just need a picture of a computer or a desk or something like that, that's what I've been using. You can do that. I don't really know. There are a lot of sites, but I use Canva because I don't have time. Because that's one of the biggest things. Like, you don't want to be messing around with other people's content and stealing people's photos. Y'all, don't do that. Take your own pictures with your camera. You know what I mean? Hire a photographer. Do whatever you need to do. Budget for that. Get stock photos. There are sites. I just don't know them off the top of my head. I use Canva because I'm so used to taking my own photos. But right now, I'm literally in content creation mode. Literally. Your girl is in content creation mode. And so I've just been using stock photos from Canva. Nope, people don't care. How funny I am brought you here, girl. Your girl is a little funny. I am. Do you have any suggestions on where to get good photos? I answered that. Thank you for being real. That's all I know how to do. Fabian. Oh, no, that's not him. I thought that was someone else. Wow, that is amazing. Oh, yeah, girl. I want to be able to do this full time and leave my regular full-time job. Then, girl, grind like that's the goal. Grind like that's the goal. If you know that you want to be doing this full time, this is work. If people make it look easy, I know how it is when you're wanting to be somewhere, and it's just like, oh, I can do that. Write a blog post. Girl, of course I can do that. Make a video. Of course I can do that. People make it look easier than it is, because all you guys see is the finished product, right? We see the finished product from these big bloggers and big YouTubers, but we don't know what it took for them to get there. It is years sometime of grinding. It is late nights. It is, girl, listen, I tell y'all, I just had a whole technical malfunction with my computer, but your girl is not about excuses. I got 4 kids. I was like, y'all, I'm about to hop on this live stream. I'm gonna need y'all to give me a good 45 of act right. A good 45 of act right. And then we gonna move on with our day. We gonna be good, okay? There's no excuses around here. I have a goal. I am going to hit that goal. I am going to be consistently having 5-figure months before this year ends, and that is a promise. Because your girl is like 70% there already, and it's the 10th. Like, that's it. Like, I want to get my AdSense here on YouTube to $1,000. I'm not there yet, and I don't kind of consider that as a form of my income, but I use that to pay for things. So like ConvertKit and whatever I need, like my programs and stuff that I use, all those things. So I use that money to funnel in. I want to hire an assistant, so I want to get that AdSense up to $1,000. I'm sitting around 600 for the last 30 days on that, so I'm gonna get that to 1,000. I'm going to hit 25,000 on this channel. Okay, I'm going to consistently get brand deals on this channel every single month. I'm going to do that. On my blog, I'm going to make sure I get that to 25,000 page views, because when Mediavine launches their new thing in 2021, if I don't hit the 50, I'm going to hit the 25. Y'all going to sign me up for something over here. Okay, I'm going to get a Mediavine check. You understand? Period. It keeps skipping. Oh, no more skipping. So y'all skipping ads. We got kids to y'all don't be skipping my ads. Listen, I don't know how it's done. I just produce, y'all. You guys know I kind of just landed into this YouTube world just on a whim, made a video one day, and here I am. Like, had my momentum going, fell off for 4 months. Y'all, I've been here. You hear me? I started the channel. I'm about 1.5 years in on this. I had momentum going, fell all the way off for 4 months. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to get to the questions, but y'all need to hear this. I had my momentum going. I had my 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of watch time in less than 90 days on this channel. Okay, blew my mind all the way. So I was going, had my momentum, like, yes, girl, you was doing it. All of a sudden, I just got in a rut, and I just wasn't making videos for 4 months on this channel. Okay, 4 months. Then came back, was like, okay, yeah, she's doing it. I'm doing it. Fell off again for another 2 months. Y'all, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that no more. Can y'all hear me? Oh, my mic is like down there. That's why I wanted this to be on. I'm going to do this better next time. I'm not doing that anymore. When I have my momentum like I have right now, I'm going to continue to create. I'm going to show up and I'm going to do this. So that's why I'm on this live stream today, because my video was giving me problems, but that's no excuse. Thank you for being real. You're welcome. I want to be able to do this full time. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. This full time work. You got to put in full time work if you want to do this full time, because this not easy. This just don't come like that. This is very freeing. This is freedom for sure. And this is what I wanted and needed. And oh my God, I just been giving God praise, you guys, the past couple days. Like, y'all, to not have to make that decision whether I want to send my kids to school, back to the Rona, or stay home. It is a blessing to not have to even think of that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what? Dang, 3 years ago, I set out to do a thing and I did it. Like, I can support my kids and be here and not have to make that decision, because that's a decision, baby. And I am praying for all of y'all mamas that got to make that decision. That is a tough one. You hear me? Because I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. That's on period. But if you want to do this full time, put in full time work. You got to commit to yourself. You got to commit to yourself. That's a promise. You make yourself a promise. Listen, I promise you by the end of next year, I am going to be full time at this. And if you make a promise to yourself, you darn well better keep it. Okay, keep the promises that you make to yourself. You need to put in full-time work. When I was working full-time and also trying to become full-time as a blogger, basically as I'm doing now, I'm working full-time and I'm still here doing this. I committed to my blog 4 hours every single night, period. It didn't matter. I was going to do that. Okay, I'm coming to your job from 9 to 5. You better believe that I'm going to go home and I'm going to commit 10 to 12 or 10 to 11, 10, whatever your time is going to. You got to commit that to yourself without fail every single day. If you go to those people job 5 days a week, you better come to your blog 5 days a week or your business or whatever you're trying to do. You know, it's that serious. It's that serious. It blows my mind. Like now people see like it's nothing wrong. This ain't promise. These people don't got a promised job to you. Okay. They don't. But guess what? You can keep you. Okay. You better get out here and build your side business. That's all I got to say. And commit yourself to it. Okay. Where are the comments? Okay. Happy Sunday, Sierra. Sierra, you know, I could talk. I like that you're doing lives. I love lives. You guys, I love lives. I was just a little, I don't know why I haven't done lives on YouTube. I don't know. I love lives. You guys, I started on live. I started on Periscope every single night. Every single night. That's how I built my audience pretty much. I had my blog, but once I started going live and people saw that your girl could talk, I'm a talker. That's how I built my audience. And then they followed me to Instagram. We need to talk. I need a blogging coach. I get paid for that. Yes, girl, go to the services on my blog and it's there. Nakisha, can you talk about creating an Instagram account for blogging purposes, mainly not for branding per se? Have yet to create one and just honestly don't know where to start. Sierra, are you wanting to just be a blogger or be an influencer? Can you tell me that? Don't skip the ads, okay? God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Do you ever get discouraged about your goals? And if so, what do you do? Some days I'm super hyped. Other days I just want to cry on the couch. There are I just want to cry on the couch days, okay? When Instagram decides to stop showing your posts to people because you're not consistent and you ain't doing what you're supposed to do because it's really your fault. But then you get mad at Instagram. Yeah, that was me. Like I was making good money on Instagram. Instagram decided to change their algorithm and I just got so frustrated with Instagram. I was like, I'm done. Deuces. I'm out. I'm going to YouTube. Okay, because one thing about that, they paying content creators. Okay, and I could get paid for my time and the reach is much further and my videos will last longer. Bye Instagram. Okay. I had a moment with Instagram. So yes, I have those moments too. I had a moment today. Oh girl, let me tell you the biggest moment is I bought Final Cut Pro. Okay. And my computer that's giving me the problems now, the same issues. Okay. The same issues. I was quitting blogging. I was quitting. I was done. I was like, I'm supposed to learn this. Oh, it was a hot mess. My computer, that program is so big, which is why I'm still having issues. It was so, I couldn't do nothing. Y'all, I couldn't edit a video. It was a mess. A mess. And then I had recorded that video in 4K like a crazy person. Recorded that video in 4K on my phone. And as I was trying to take the videos from my phone to put them to the computer, it took forever for those videos to render. And I was like, I'm not doing this. And so I was very discouraged when I started using Final Cut Pro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was so discouraged. I wanted to quit blogging. There are days when you're not making no money and you're like, is this even worth it? Y'all, the beginning of the year for bloggers, it can suck. It can literally suck, which is why for me, I always had my banking and the beginning of the year is good because I can go back and go to my old employer and I know that tax season I'm good. Okay, so I can do that for the first couple months because y'all know I'm all about the multiple streams. If you can have you a job or get contracts or freelance or do whatever, then do that because I'm good. The beginning of the year typically just is not good. It's not. Now we're coming up to the good months. To the really, really, really good months. Now, Corona has affected that, I guess, for some people, because your girl ain't affected at all, because I'm paid in a pandemic. Paid in a pandemic. This is not braggy. Like, honestly, my money is consistent right now. Like, my money is consistent. Your girl is paid in this pandemic, and I don't see a pandemic, because regardless, I'm gonna be good. And that's how I look at it. Even if I have a month where things are not good or I'm not making any money, I know that it's gonna turn around, because all of this works in cycles. That's life. Sometimes things are up, sometimes things are down, and I allow myself to feel. Honestly, I allow myself to have a bad day or a bad week or even a bad month. But guess what? I never do. I never quit. I never give up, because that is life. And that this is entrepreneurship. And I know entrepreneurship has been glamorized and people are like, oh yes, that's the new thing, but ain't nothing about this easy. And so I try to remember that that anything worth having is worth fighting for, it's worth working for, it's worth sitting here and making sacrifices for, because you would do it for your job. You would do it for your job. If your boss pissed you off or something went wrong at work, you would still get up and go the next day. You wouldn't just leave because you need that check. And so it's the same thing with this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? Okay, at least I can get up when I feel like it. At least I can sulk it for 2 days if I want to. You know what I'm saying? At least I can do that. If I don't feel like it today, I can do that. But guess what? If I was at somebody's job, I would get out my feelings and get up and go still. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to continue to tell myself. Like, are you oh my God. Who on here on TikTok? I know TikTok having their problems. Having problems right now. But there's a TikTok, oh my God, and it's like, are you pressed? Are you mad? Are you upset? Are you sad? It's so hilarious, y'all. But I tell myself that, I'm like, get out your feelings, get out your feelings. And I like literally talk to myself, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Get over it. Because if you was working, you would get up and you would go to those people's job regardless. Okay? Regardless. And so I don't stay there long. I don't stay there long. I get up. I get up. It's 29 people on here. Can all of you hit the like button, please? Thank you. Talk about creating an Instagram crowd. Yeah, Tiara, that's what I wanted to ask you. Are you just trying to do straight up just be a blogger, share content creation, or are you really wanting to go the influencer route? I work a full-time job right now from home. I have 3 active side hustles and homeschool my 4-year-old daughter. Your videos motivate me to do the side hustles. Absolutely, because guess what? When this blogging money is not good, we need something else to fall back on, or something, another way to pay for things. And see, people not going to tell you that. These major entrepreneurs and bloggers and stuff like that, especially now, there are people that are there, but they don't ever talk about getting there. Like, okay, girl, was you doing shipped on the side when you was building this business? Did you have a boyfriend paying for your stuff? Was you working a at-home job? Like, come on, keep it real, let us know. And I have no problem with that. Like, yes, I will work me an at-home job in a minute. Yes, I absolutely will. Because I'm not too good. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to be home with my kids. Okay? It's not to impress nobody. It's not to be out here like I'm this. That's not me. Like, that's not me. Put somebody else on the pedestal, because I don't need it. I want to be at home with my kids. And so if that means that I have to get on this computer or this phone and work an at-home job and take calls, process some invoices, I'll do that. If I have to go do shifts, whatever. But can I be home with my kids? Can I make my own schedule? Can I still make a bag from home and have my kids? Then I'm good with it. Like, do you ever? Yes, I get discouraged. Thank you. I'm glad that I'm motivating, because that's what I want people to see. Like, listen, y'all, I don't have nan husband. Okay? Nan husband. And no man financing me. I have 4 whole kids, and I got it all from the dirt, and I'm getting it from the dirt. And this is just the beginning, because when y'all see me in my mansion, okay, and my kids playing in their backyard, in their pool, and just living my best life with my babies, then you're gonna know, like, she got it from the dirt, I can get it from the dirt. She has 4 whole entire kids, okay, and started from nothing, and that's what I want. I'm not out here for nothing else but to allow people to see how amazing God is. You know what I'm saying? And that he will keep you if you want to be kept, okay? And he will honor the desires of your heart. Like, for real, that was my goal. Like, How? Because y'all, it was like, dang, I'm a single mom. How am I gonna do? Nobody can pick up my kids when I gotta work, or they forcing me to work overtime, or I don't have enough on this check and I need to. No, I don't have nobody. God, I need to be home with my kids, seeing about my kids, okay? Going on my lunch break to make sandwiches. Oh, thank you, New Beginnings. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Yep. Okay, at heart blogger. So Sierra, you really don't want to be on camera and out in the front and making a brand around yourself. So I would use Instagram. You know those the ones where they're just putting up quotes, and you can put up like what do you call it? Just I can't even think of the freaking word right now. Pictures, stock photos and quotes and stuff like that, and just drive people. So for instance, you can say a quote or whatever quote you want to say, maybe from the blog post, put it up. Make sure you're doing good hashtags over there. You're following other accounts that are similar. You're engaging with their audience and everything like that. Put up quotes and stock photos and stuff like that. And yeah, promote your blog through Instagram that way. But I think if you definitely just want to be the blogger route, baby, go over there and learn Pinterest and utilize Pinterest. Like, do what you got to do on Pinterest, because that's going to be where your traffic is going to come from, and you really can build your blog that way. I think in the last plan with me, I told you guys I wanted to get my Pinterest views up to 100,000. I'm sitting at like 90 right now, and so we're only like a week and a half away from. Wait, no, this is the 10th. Yeah, about 2 weeks since I did that plan with me, and I told y'all I want to get to 100,000, so I'm already at about 90 when I checked yesterday. So really use Pinterest, and I'm getting good clicks to the site too. So make sure you're using Pinterest. Multiple streams, they all have it to succeed. Absolutely, like you got multiple streams. Stop playing. I'm going to take a good question. You're making videos trying to grind. Yes, Stephanie. Yes, girl. I do want to go the entrepreneur route, just trying to figure out and my purpose, to be honest. Latia, pray on that. Get clear on that. I think it's important before you get out here, because there's a lot of people showing up out here fake. I don't do that. I am with the fake. Like, I'm going to show up as Nakisha. I want to build a business that is authentic and genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time. I have 4 kids, okay, and a blog. I don't have time to like be putting on, or remember what I said yesterday or who I was yesterday. I'm going to show up as Nakisha. Oh God, my phone is about to die. I want to show up as Nakisha and authentically as Nakisha and build something authentic around me to where I'm not having to put on. So I do think it's very important to for you to get clear on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. What is the purpose for my life, God? What is the purpose for my life? What do you have for me? What would you have for me to do? What would you have for me to show up and teach your people and show your people? How can I be a light, to in a dark time, to people, just to show them like your greatness through me without ever even having to mention it, but there are moments like this that you may need to mention it, because I don't typically get on here and preach on my channel, but like, it's necessary. That's why I'm here. Like, if you were ever confused, I want to clear that up. Like, God is the head of my life. He is my CEO, period. Point blank. So yeah, definitely work on that. Try to figure out your purpose. What is the end goal? I always tell people, and Sean Cannell from Think Media always says this too. Start with the end in mind. Like, where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? And the end of it. So I think that's important for you to plan to get to that point. You got to know where the point is. Like, do you want to host a TV show on live TV? You know what I'm saying? If that's the goal, then you know what? I need to be practicing. I need to go live. I need to do this. I need to do a lot of video. If the goal is to have a children's book, okay, I need to probably talk, draw in parents with small kids. I may need to talk about reading a lot. I might need to share books, so it's important to know what the end is so that the route to take to get there. Yes, wish the big timers would keep it real. I know a few that keep it real. Yeah, it's important. Like, why? What I just don't get is like, why? because I want to draw the people that really want to be here for me and my content, like, and no other reason. I guess and if that causes me not to grow as fast, then that's fine. I want my portion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do all the extra. I'm not doing it. Like, all money ain't good money. I'm going to get what's for me, and what's not is just not. I'm not complicated. I live a simple life. You know what I'm saying? Very simple life. As long as me and my kids are safe, happy, and healthy, that's my priority. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not out here trying to be anything other than Nakisha. I cannot. I'm not doing that. Period. I'm not doing it. It just takes too much. That's too much. That's team too much. I know I'm too much. I could be dramatic. I am a bit dramatic, but I'm not doing that because I don't got time to be. No, that's so true. I used to push like a crazy person at my old job, no matter how I felt. Exactly. I need to show myself the same respect, and that's on period. You do. You need to honor yourself. Let me say this. Okay, here come another tangent, y'all. Let me say this. A lot of you do that. Like the messages I get, it's just like, I don't know if what I'm girl, like, you need to show yourself a little bit more respect than that. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that you're worthy of this. And I feel like some people are like, oh my God, that is so cool, but I just don't know if I can do it. What do you mean? You can do whatever you put your mind to. Period. That's it. Like, a lot of you like say that. I'm so glad you mentioned that. And that's so real. It is so freaking real. But it's like, no, we let's honor ourselves a little bit more than that. We have enough people not honoring us. Honor yourself first, okay? Show people and teach people how to treat you. If you're not treating you well, people are not going to treat you well. If you don't honor yourself and think you're worthy of a follower, you don't think you're worthy of a business? Ain't nobody saying you don't have to be trying to make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Or even 100,000, but you're worthy of 50, 1,000. I mean, that's me. It was like, God, if I could make this, how I started, you guys. It was like, I was working at the daycare, y'all know, and I had took a drastic pay cut, right? And I was like, oh God, this ain't gonna work. Start. This ain't gonna work. So I'm starting to blog and this, and I'm starting to ship. I'm like, God, if I could just make each of these $1,000. Each of these $1,000. Okay. And so once the blog got to $1,000, I'm making $1,000. I'm like, whoa. Okay. So I feel you, God. You worthy of that. Nobody's saying you want to get out here and be a millionaire, 100,000 or whatever, and you can. You can. Now that I'm doing this, I really realize how little $1 million is. It's so possible, and especially 100,000, because literally that's my goal now. It's like, God, I just want to have my first 6-figure year. That's all. Because I started like, okay, God, I just want to make $1,000. Now here I am, like, I just want to have a $10,000 month. And then once I get that, it's like, okay, God, can your girl get to 6 figures? Then it's going to be like, can your girl get a 25K month? Like, it's all baby steps, and everybody went through it. Some of my favorites, some of your favorite bloggers' favorite blogger, I have been in the game for 10 years. 10 years. My blog is only 3 years old. And the first year, I know what I was doing. I was literally just talking on there talking. And so it wasn't until like a year and a half point till I really realized, like, wow, this is big business. This is big business. Some of your favorites have been in the game for 10 years. 10 years. Here I am in year 3. Really year 1.5, because I didn't know nothing the first year and a half. So imagine at the 1.5 year point, you're looking at $8,000 already in 10 days. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine you ask God to hit a 5-figure month, and at a year and a half in, you at 5. And there are people that grow faster, for sure. For sure. But you have to understand, like, people's journeys are different. I got 4 entire kids. 4. You know what I'm saying? Their journeys are different. There's nobody in my life that's an entrepreneur. I have nobody in my life that I can reference on any of this. I didn't have anybody to go and ask, okay, when you quit your job with 4 kids as a single mama, I I have nobody to ask that. Nobody. This is trailblazing for my family. This is I'm the trailblazer. I don't have any. My mama and daddy didn't give me a nest egg. No, they didn't. They did not. So I'm blazing a trail in my family, and I keep that in mind. You know, other people had people to pour into them, families to pour in them, sisters that's already a big YouTuber or a big blogger or this or that or whatever. We have to remember that, right? So it all is a journey, and it's a path to getting somewhere. I'm gonna look back on this video and my old videos and old blog posts and be like, dang, I remember when. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keeps me encouraged. That's what keeps me encouraged. And you should think of that too. Like, everybody has different journeys, you know, and while people are out here doing it big now, how long did it take them to get there? And always remember that when thinking about your journey. You know what I'm saying? You are only at the very beginning, you know, of the journey. You got to commit to that journey, commit to the process. And I think that's the thing that it's not really kind of clear to people about me when they ask me, and I have told some of you via DM, I have committed to this process. I have committed to my 4 children. I have committed to myself that this gonna work. If you can make $1, you can make $1 million, okay? And I'm gonna make $1 million being Nakisha, putting God first, being authentic, and just regular degular, because I'm regular degular, getting it from the dirt, and I'm gonna make $1 million off of this. I promise you that. I promise you, because I'm committed to the process. I'm committed to the process. You know what I'm not rushing it. I'm patient, and I want my portion. You know, and I'm not doing anything else to try to do anything beside that. That's it. You know, so you got to commit to the process, commit to yourself, and understand that this is a journey and it takes time, you know, to get there. Because I don't want to miss the lessons in the journey, right? It might be something I need to learn about something. You know, I want to learn that instead of trying to skip steps and all that. No, I need everything that I need to learn, you know? Yeah, we push for these jobs, but then we get super discouraged when we can't get 100 followers or 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. No, you got to work just like you work for that job. Absolutely. Same here. I'm a divorced single mom. Got divorced when my baby girl was 11 months old. Yes, Nakisha, you are a motivational blessing. So good. Glad you're on live. Thank you so much, Tiffany Chanel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Aw, thank you, Fumi. Hey, pretty lady. Hey, Shalita Williams. How are you? Sierra, you're a gift, Sierra. I appreciate you for being here. I don't take this lightly at all. This is your time, okay, that you are investing in me, and I appreciate that. I don't take that for granted at all. You're welcome, Tierra T. Shalita Williams, I really need to get on that pen. Yeah, Pinterest is everything. I'm learning Pinterest right now, so I'm not a pro in it at all, but it's working. It really is. Oh, you had a viral pin? Make sure you're sharing. Oh, Sierra, make sure you're asking people, other bloggers and stuff, to share that pin too, to give it more traction. Michelle Bell, how do you know what you're doing is right? How much time do you have to wait before you make changes to your blog or YouTube page in order to see an increase in views and subscribers and income? Michelle, how do I know what I'm doing is right? Because it feels right in my heart and I'm doing it authentically. And I ask God for direction before I got out here. And I ask him daily for continued guidance and support and direction. I know it's right because it feels right, and people are coming, and our lives are being changed, and people email me and DM me and tell me how much I have affected them, and not based on, it's like, girl, I got a work at home job. Like, girl, I started my blog. Like, oh my gosh, girl, like X, Y, and Z. And people reach out to me and they're like, oh, I bought that thing you're talking about. So when I know that it's right because it's changing people. You know what I'm saying? I know that it's right because it's changing people for the better. You know what I mean? I'm not out here doing anything that's ill intentioned. Like I get out here with intention every single day to build up something positive for women and moms and single moms, specifically, to know that you are not your circumstances. You are not. You are not what happened to you in the past. And no matter what it is, you can overcome and you can truly get out here and pursue the life you want and build the life that you want. I don't care who is telling you what. Let me, oh girl, I think I'm gonna do a video on this, but let me say something, y'all. And I promise it's a good Sunday, and I'm trying my best not to get out here with a word, okay? But like, I'm just gonna say it. The enemy will try to discourage you. Okay, the enemy will try to keep you from what you're supposed to be doing, from your destiny. I remember when I was in the thick of going through, you guys, like my baby girls were maybe 3 months at the time. My son was 1 year old, and I also have a teenager. And I was out of work. This is when I first left my home city and I moved over here to where I am now. And I got this temporary job, right? And one of the ladies, she was like the VP of the company in nonprofits, because I also have a background in nonprofits. I work for United Way and Federation of Families and a lot of other nonprofits too, just as a volunteer. And when I was in college, just kind of how I got my start, like the United Way actually stole me from college. They didn't steal me, but I did an internship, did it so well. United Way brought me on full time, whatever. Anyway, and so I was working this temporary job, right? And the girl, she was like in this space already. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm a coach and da 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 da. And I was like, y'all, I was just like so in awe to be meeting a person in real life that actually knew about this online space, that had a clue. Because I didn't know anybody that even had a clue you could make money online. So I was so just like, yes, honey, I was happy that somebody knew. And so I was talking to her about my dreams of having this blog and this, and she was like, oh yeah, girl, go, yeah, you should do that, right? And so I told her what I wanted to name the blog, right? And it was something like Winning Moms or something like that, right? And she was like, oh no. And I was like, what? And she was like, that is not a good name. I don't like the idea that there are winners and losers in life. And I don't think you should call it winning anything. Took me back. It discouraged me. And guess what? I didn't start my blog because of that. It hurt me to the core, you guys. And this is a lady I really didn't know from Adam. She literally was someone I just met at my job. And I was just getting her advice because she said she was an online coach. No proof of that. Matter of fact, to this day, she a follower of mine. But she was just like, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. It discouraged me, y'all. Do you know that set me back a year and a half? A year and a half. I was like so confident in that moment of starting. When she told me that, it hurt me to my core. It hurt me to my core. Do you hear me? That thing hurt me. Year and a half later, I start the blog, right? So I'm doing my thing and I want to host a Mother's Day lunch, right? And I'm like, I'm going to do this for moms. We're going to have a lunch. I'm going to get a sponsor, all this stuff, right? And I was working. This is when I was finally at the daycare and I was trying to build the blog because remember, I was trying to get to that $1,000, right? And so I never would want my coworkers to know what I did. They will always be like, how does this girl drive this car? The parents would be like, how does this girl drive this car and work at a daycare? Like, people didn't know my past or my background. That girl, like, I'm just here, okay, for my kids' sake. So people would be like just so confused. And so finally one day my boss, who was an African-American woman, and to this day she changed my life, but she did this thing. And I was so happy to be working for her. She was a Black entrepreneur. I was working at her daycare for her, all this, whatever. And so I told her finally one day, I was like, well, I need this day off. This is for y'all with jobs, okay? Who talking about you can't build. I was like, I need this day off because I have something to do. And she was like, what do you have to do? Now, we really cool. We real cool, right? And she's like, what do you have to do? I was like, I have something to do. I need the day off. And she was like, no. And I was like, what? No, I need the day off. Like, what's the big deal? And she was like, not until you tell me what you need to do. So I told her, I was like, I'm having a Mother's Day lunch on that day, and I'm going to have a sponsor there, and I really need to be there to set up and do all these things or whatever. Mind you, she's a business owner. I look up to her, and I'm telling her my heart in this moment. She was like, No, you can't have the day off for that. I don't. I work with many sponsors, and you do not have to be at no event just to have a sponsor there. Y'all, here we are again. The enemy attempting to use somebody that I looked up to or valued their opinion to literally punch me in the guts. Okay? But this time, it was something different about it. Because this time, dang, my charger about to go. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. This time, I was a little stronger in Christ because my situation was progressing and I wasn't so, down and out about, just ending my relationship. And here I am with 4 kids and whatever. And I was like, you clearly you haven't worked. So I basically rebutted her, but she still didn't give me the day off, right? And I still did not get to do the brunch because I was like, I'm not going to do something and she ain't going to give me the time off. Whatever. So y'all, I didn't do it. But I learned a very valuable lesson that day. That if you're strong in what you're doing and your purpose and articulate that and the need for it and all that, then you're not gonna make it out here because people will try their best to discourage you without even knowing they're discouraging you. Because people can't clearly wrap their mind around the fact that people can sit at home and talk on the internet and make money. There are a lot of people that still can't wrap their minds around that and don't believe it's possible and believe that every person no, that's a scam. No, girl, my grandma don't even think you should buy stuff online. Okay. So all that to say, you got to be confident in you and you got to ask God for direction and what you should be out here doing and how you should do it and what to do. That's how I know I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm doing the right thing. Because no matter what a mug say, no matter what anybody say, you can't knock me off this path. You know what I'm saying? Baby, there are angels that got charge over this. You ain't gonna knock me off this. You're not, because you didn't designate this. He did. This moment was already designated. And it's nothing you can say or do to get me off. So until you get that confident and that strong on what you need to be doing, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna always, you gotta know that you know without a shadow of a doubt what your purpose is. And I know what I'm purposed to be doing. This is only this just happens to be a part of that purpose. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm going to, people love to see me speak live in person. I've done it so many times. I just happen to be taking that power that I have to speak and move people and bringing it on the internet. That's all. That's it. So I want you to get that confident and strong in what you're doing. And truly, 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 I don't know what you believe or who you believe or whatever you do. Find a moment and find a time to really sit and get clear on your purpose. Because if it's not purpose driven, it ain't going to stand. It's not going to last. There's people out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? They are, and they're not authentic and genuine. But that ain't what I'm about. That's not how I do things. Oh, joyfully, you started your blog because of my constant inspiration. I do not want to be rude and hang this up on you guys because my phone is on 10%. And see, this is why I wanted to do it the other way so that maybe I can, hold on, but I got to go anyway because I told my kids 45 minutes. Y'all, this was amazing. Yeah, we can be our worst critic, Sierra. I gotta go to my garden. Shalita, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Are your family members supportive? Oh my God, yes, girl. They reap the benefits when they get to go to Disney and Universal and on trips and free stuff. And girl, yeah, they supportive. But I'm like, oh yeah, Disney invited us back. You wanna go? They're like, heck yeah, girl. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Chardonnay, for binging. I appreciate the watch time. Y'all share me with somebody. Share this channel. Hit a like for your girl. Tell somebody to tell their mama about my channel, please. I'm trying to get 25,000 subscribers, guys. I have 4 kids to take care of. And and the more I grow here, the more I can do. I'm blessed I found you on here. I'm an inspiring musician and you're a woman power. Your strength is so powerful. As a single mom of 3-year-old and 1-year-old, you help me so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad, Autumn, that you are finding value in this. Y'all, I will. Can you do a networking event on here? That's what I was just telling them, that I was thinking about doing a Friday night live. Well, we come on here and we can network, and I think it's so important for people, you to be friends and meet people in your niche, and especially that's trying to do what you're trying to do. I was thinking about doing that on Fridays, or I'm gonna do the Facebook group. You guys, I am I am swimming in blessings of sponsored work right now, and I am really focused on that. I know someone DM'd me about the blogging ebook that is coming, you guys. I have been contacted for so many last minute campaigns. And I got to get that money. I got to get it. And it's just such a great fit. You guys know this is an amazing time for bloggers.